Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella, de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, man. Let's talk about. Let me do a sound check real quick. Yeah, let's talk about playing Benavidez. Apparently, a lot been going on over the weekend, man. But we back to our regular scheduled program, man. I'm turning up this weekend, man. So, yep, birthday, bro. My birthday was yesterday, so appreciate everybody that showed the love. Um, so Benavidez' father said that Caleb Plant declined the fight. Uh, Now apparently Caleb Plant is gonna fight Anthony Dirrell. I mean, my thing was this, bro. Like common sense. They were saying that Caleb Plant was supposed to fight Charlo coming back. My thing was like he coming off a loss, so I thought they was gonna just showcase them in the fight, right? Probably let Charlo probably defend the belt or move up and weight. You know what I'm saying? And get a little filler at the weight. And that was gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? And then they would probably go into a fight, you know, eventually, down next. So I didn't really think Caleb Plant was gonna come in a knockout loss, and go right into a Benavidez fight. I know how this works, and I think even a lot of y'all ain't been around long. Y'all know how this works. So it said 10 Benavidez reached out. Team Plant, unfortunately, Plant has declined to fight Benavidez September 2022. David is willing to make the best fights happen for the fans, but unfortunately, the fighters who the fans want to see do not want to fight. He tagged his son. So I mean, I didn't expect him. I didn't expect him to come in after a knockout loss and fight any of these dudes. I always expected a tune-up. That's what I always expected. I always expected a tune-up. So that was always my thing. I always thought they was gonna do a tune-up. So I mean, that's what I thought. So, but let's talk about the Dirrell fight. Then we come back to Benavidez. It says Caleb Plant, Dirrell super middleweight clash and play. It says David Benavidez and his team now claim. Hold on. Here we go. Now claim there's no path to fight with Caleb Plant in September. They are not wrong about that, though not for the suggested reason. Boxing.com has learned that a deal has reached between Plant and Anthony Dirrell in what would be a match of a former super middleweight titles. The target date has not been established for the fight, which will be the first for both fighters since separate appearance on the same Showtime pay-per-view event last year, November 6th, at the MGM Grand Garden, Las Vegas. It said development is learned by seeing upon looking into the claims of Jose Benavidez Sr., David's father and trainer, posted Sunday evening that a fight with Plant was no longer in play. Quote, okay, I read that one. So he says, they continue to prepare hard for the upcoming fight May 21st against David Mew, interim WC World Super Middleweight title. Plant only response to the news was to offer a cap emoji in the tweet Sunday evening, suggesting that other side was telling a lie. So it said the only real discussion regarding the suggested fight came in initial interest expressed by both fighters to a point of trash talking one another through social media. Talks never evolved beyond a loose discussion since Premier Box Champions already had a target path for next steps in careers of both fighters. Plant has not fought since IBF super middleweight title reign came to an end, suffered 11th round KO of Caleb Plant. Okay, so the fight was the last for Dirrell. Who cares? Says Benavidez enjoyed. Boxing understands that the plan from there is to match the winner of Benavidez Mew with Plant Dirrell in a fight later this year. Such fight will come as Alvarez 57-1, 2, and 39 KOs has tied up the super middleweight division. Plans to move up for challenge at WBA light heavyweight title Dimitri Bivol 19-0, 11 KOs on May 7th with the win. A trilogy match with Gennady Golovkin in September. So I mean, like I said about Dirrell and Plant, that seemed like a natural progression. They both was on the same card. Dirrell got a big knockout. Plant got knocked out. So I wasn't surprised. by this. And I don't know. Everybody said nobody want to see this, but what else you want us to do? So I don't know. But Plant got knocked out, so naturally he was gonna get a tune up. Dirrell just seemed to be, getting all the fights. So they making sure he working, he eating, so that's good. So I know he was talking about he wanted the world title fight next, and he didn't want no tune up, but ain't no titles to be had. Canelo tied up the division, and they're not gonna force Canelo to do nothing until the last minute. So now instead of unifying and having Plant Benavidez unify and all of that, now you know ain't no unifications coming. You know what I'm saying? So they might be unifying interim titles or whatever. So now they got to fight for 9 titles or wait till Canelo drop a title. So I still believe on the side on cautious. They're gonna wait till Canelo get stripped of a title, then they gonna fight for it. But like I said before, man, uh, now playing loss. Do it take something away from the Benavidez fight? Yeah, but he can easily rebuild his name. So we just gotta wait till him. Gotta wait till he rebuild his name out here. But like I said, after seeing what junior middleweight did to to Caleb Plant, I just don't expect nothing different from Benavidez. I just think Benavidez, gonna dog walk him. So some of that suspense went down the drain with that, but maybe he can beat him. I doubt it, bro. And then they still gonna try to attach a $70 price tag on it and this, that, and the third. So it is what it is. So the Dirrell fight, I just think it's a natural progression. So that is what it is. I figured that would be happening, or he would tune up. So it is what it is. We all have an option of watching and not to watch. But could that be a fight he lose? Absolutely. Dirrell showed that he still got like big knockout power and all of that. So then also too, if you pay attention, how leading up to that last pay per view, he was on the Canelo card versus old boy. It's how he just came out of nowhere and said like he don't like Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant think I would just paraphrase, he above everybody else and he don't like Caleb Plant. Remember he said all that about Caleb Plant right before that fight. So he knew this fight was coming. They knew Plant was gonna lose, and now Heyman, knew Plant didn't have much of a future. Anyway, so then they got a backstory. They had gotten to a little slap matchup and stuff of that nature, and that was years ago. So PBC just don't have a good feel on when to make a fight. They think everything supposed to be built up and marinated. You know what I'm saying? And some of these fights are just stepping stone fights. And then they build them up and they do 100, 200,000 pay-per-views, and you know what I'm saying? And then they want to say, well, we ain't got no money, or these guys don't sell because they never, these niggas ain't never done, unless they fought on Fox and Pat did. Like 2 million people ain't never seen these dudes fight. 1 million people ain't never seen these niggas routinely fight. So it is what it is. It's a good fight in my opinion, Dirrell and Plant, because Dirrell can knock out Plant, and Dirrell ain't got the best feet because he a plotter. He look to knock people out, but he can punch with you. So Plant gonna be on the bicycle. Dirrell gonna be looking for the knockout. Really, you can't. I don't think you could have asked for a better tune-up from PBC. So I don't think you can ask for a better tune-up from this fight, bro. So um, what better off can you ask for? You get Plant get back in there with a puncher. You know, Can Dirrell knock him out? Yeah, I think people know Plant soft now. You know what I'm saying? I think people know Plant soft, bro. So everybody gonna try him. It's gonna be up to him to blow fire. So it's a solid fight. So could have asked for much more, but it is what it is. And I think Dirrell be looking for the knockout. He older too, so it is what it is. So as far as him and Benavidez taking on each other, we gotta wait for that. Did y'all really want to see Caleb Plant and David Benavidez after Plant came off a knockout loss? Like, no, no, I don't think people wanted to see that. So, so come on. So I think it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time for them to get back in the ring and mix it up. So, um, Yeah, Jose Benavidez fighting at cruise light heavyweight now. I mean at middleweight, excuse me. So I mean it's gonna be interesting. But I don't think he wanted to see them fight coming off a loss. So PBC gonna try to now he could lose again and Benavidez be fighting Dirrell again. I mean we seen that already. So gotta wait and see. But yeah, I just knew they wasn't gonna fight next. So now he beat Caleb. Now he beat Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant. Then yeah, I can see that they're fighting. So now they about to mix it up and down the road and everything down the road. One of these dudes can lose their next fight. Who knows? One of them both can win with great momentum. You know, as soon as he lost to Canelo, David Benavidez said he still want that fight based off the little beef they had in the gym and all that. So you know what I'm saying? So it's a backstory and you just can't count on PBC to make something, make some no point. So I mean, it is what it is. Good little fight. Still, lost don't change nothing. Maybe he go in there and beat David Benavidez and outbox him. He just don't have enough aggressiveness. He gonna let Benavidez get all that ground and all that momentum. He gonna get beat up. Dirrell might get him. That might be a nice little safe play. Dirrell might get in there and knock out Caleb Plant. David Lemieux, I think he might be a little bit too small for Benavidez, but if he's able to catch Benavidez, that fight become real interesting. So they got some good fights coming up. Could have been a lot worse. So they both in there with dangerous punchers, and then eventually, according to boxing, they getting there with each other and fighting. They know they're gonna put an $80 price tag on that, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase the chance of notifications. We go live and drop a video. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. Hit the link tree link in the description. Take you everywhere I'm at from Twitch to Instagram and much more. Appreciate the love support. Check the box news playlist. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section one time for the one time.